Welcome to Dadogram's Weekend Reminder. I'm Jason M. Garrett, and I grew up in a dead-end town. Not metaphorically, literally. When I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut, and I talked about it all the time. But every time I did, I got the usual snide remark. You can't do that. That's impossible. No one around me had ever done anything like that. No one knew anyone who had. So that dream slowly got filed away under nice, but not for people like us. Halfway through high school, my future had narrowed to two respectable options in the town nearby. The Dolly Madison plant making sugary cakes and pies, or the meatpacking plant. None of that was failure. It was normal in that small Midwest town. That's what people did. Everyone I ran with expected to end up there, so eventually I started to expect it too. Then something changed. Before my senior year, my parents moved us out of that small town, 70 miles away to a new small town, one that was just right next to the University of Kansas. And in that new town and in my new school, everyone assumed you were going to college. That was the baseline. Nobody asked if you were going, they asked where you were going. And just like that, the dreams I had buried came back to life. Not because I suddenly got smart, not because I suddenly started working harder overnight, but because the people around me expected more out of life, and I rose to that new level. While I didn't become an astronaut, I majored in astronomy, and I became a Navy pilot. And looking back, the lesson is painfully clear. You really are who you run with. Your environment quietly sets the ceiling on what you believe is possible. There's a saying you need to hear. You will become the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. Think about that. Who are you hanging out with? If you want more, you may have to start changing who you hang out with. That might be painful. That might be wonderful. But it has to happen nonetheless. If you want a different future, the fastest lever you can pull isn't motivation. It's proximity. Run with people who are already going where you want to go. Because over time, you'll go there too. If you want to hear the entire story, and it is a story, listen to Dadogram 14. It looks like this. I'll tell you all about where my life was heading and how it all turned around with a simple move. And until next time, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Good luck out there.